Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. We're going to be doing a free live show today. Well, all my shows are free, but we're going to be doing some phone readings. We're going to take chat questions. Before we start, I offer $45 private readings off air. If you're interested, just email me or connect with me on Instagram. I'm also doing a special $12 readings. Email me your questions, and I will send you a video file with your reading. Okay, so let's start with some generals. I think we're going to just do a general for each element. What kind of reading do we want to do? Let's just do whatever comes out. Okay, so let's start with fire signs. We're going to just do an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Actually, we'll do individual. I changed my mind. Okay. All right, we'll start with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Aries. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's like 90. What temperature is it? It's like 93 degrees here in New York. So I'm gonna go swimming in a little bit. Oh, and you know what? If you just want to connect with me and say hi, uh, feel free to reach out through email or Instagram. I love hearing from you. So hi, Lila. Lila, mi español es más o menos. Aprendo español. Habla inglés. How are you today? Okay. Oh, oh, thank you for liking my photo. That was very nice of you to say. Um, Sorry, my brain's not working very well today. Soy de New York. ¿Y tú? ¿Tú hablas inglés? Lila, do you want me to pull some cards for you? I wish I knew how to say that in Spanish. Hey, Christy. What's up, eh? How are you? Christy, I don't know why for everybody watching, I tried to, well, I live streamed from my phone yesterday. The chat wasn't working. And I don't think I'm that provincial, right? Or like I don't know how to like use the YouTube app. I couldn't figure it out. I love that you're great. I am doing chat, of course. You know I am. That's the title of the video. When don't I? Hey, would you like to come on the show? I'd love to have you on for a phone reading. If you have Instagram, you're welcome to ask the question. I know not everybody likes to come on, but we can always get a lot more info if you want to come on the show. You just have to message me on my Instagram, The White Dog Tarot. I can call you right through the Instagram app. But yeah, by all means, ask away. I love having you. Christy, how's everything going? You're surrounded by family? Okay. Yeah, I tend to unintentionally not keep things PG. But that's real life. Real life is unfortunately not very PG. Yeah, please ask your question. Christy, how's everything going with your business? Christy, you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna send you well, I'll send in the group chat. I just ordered business cards and they just came, and I'm actually very excited about them. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you saw it on my Instagram. Okay. Okay. That's actually so your username's A and your gentleman you're also referring to as A? What's his name? Um A, what's your name? I don't even think I've asked you. I hate calling you A. We're friends. I feel like we could be a little bit more informal, don't you? Ace? You're so lucky. That's such a cool nickname. I'm so jealous. All right, Ace. What's your person's name? I highly doubt he or she watches tarot, specifically my humble show. So I'm sure you're safe telling me his first name or her. Actually, you know what, Ace? I actually think you told me that before. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually think I asked you and you told me your name was Ace. And I think I complimented you on how cool that was back then too. So Ace, can I ask you an honest question? Well, let me rephrase that. I don't need to say that before I ask you. Why do you care if he regrets it? You know what? I know we want to know that people, like, when somebody hurts us, our ego wants us to know that it's like that they're suffering. You don't deserve that. And I don't know if that's really going to be helpful for you to know. You know, just know it's not about you. Um, I know. It's like, I know you care, but you don't. I get it. It's because, I mean, nobody should ghost you. You deserve better than that. Hey, Zay. Ace, let's pull some cards. Can I ask you, and please be, listen, I'm going to always be honest with you, and I know you'll always do the same. Do you think knowing how he feels is going to be helpful? Why don't we pull cards in something beneficial? Because something tells me you wouldn't ghost anybody. I mean, that shows a lack of character. Yeah, yeah, I know. So, you know what, Ace? I want to actually share this with you and everybody else before we pull cards for you. I read a book last night. I was bored. I read the whole book. It's called The Four Agreements. Um, And there's actually a lot of really interesting things in it. If you need something easy to read, it's very quick. It's only like 150 pages. And it's a way that we can kind of reframe our belief system around like 4 ideas. And I'm just going to share it with you, and then we're going to pull some cards, okay? And you're welcome to look it up. It was really helpful for me. And I actually think it might be helpful for you too. Even if you listen to it on Audible. I bet you were good to him. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I think it relates to you as it relates to all of us. It's called the 4 agreements. Here's the 4 agreements. Number 1 is to be impeccable with your word. Number 2, don't take things personally because it's not about you. It's always about them. Number 3, don't make assumptions. What that means is don't listen to gossip, ask questions if you're unsure, and be forthright about how you speak. And 4, always do your best. I know it is really difficult to reframe our mind to not take things personally. It's so liberating. Even if you just read the cliff notes of the book, I think you might really get something out of it, because I've been there, trust me. I don't, I would tell you, and we're going to pull cards, Ace, and you know I love you. Sometimes there's not a clear answer for people, for why people do the things they do, other than the fact that they're unhappy with who they are and insecure, okay? That guy's clearly not standing in his truth, okay? And you fucking deserve better. You know, it's funny. I feel like we always really inflict the worst amount of pain and suffering on ourselves. And usually, we'll tolerate someone giving us the same that we're willing to take ourselves, not more or less. So keep that in mind. Let's see what's going on for you. What's the advice? I don't want to pull card. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not going to pull cards on Adam because I don't think it's going to benefit you in a significant way. All I hope you take away from this is like what your level of self-love is and what you deserve. And don't let this guy show back up and breadcrumb you, okay? Because you deserve better than that. Okay? And fuck Adam. Excuse my language. You know what? Fuck Adam, and we wish him well, okay? Let's send him light. Give that guy grace, because it's not about you. Don't take it personally. Forgive him and release him. So, okay. I know, and I've gone back way too many times to people I had no business being with. Ask yourself why, though. You know? Is it because that's what you think you deserve? That's all you deserve? You know, it's a lot easier to be in a relationship with someone where you genuinely like who they are now, not like what they can be. You know? It's so much easier to be with somebody rather than to be with somebody and expect them to change. Yeah. You have no reason to feel guilty, okay? You have no reason to feel guilty. Guilt is a old belief system that we have been like trained to feel about what's right and wrong. You feel guilty when you're not living in your true authentic self. That's where guilt comes from. It's when we know we're dishonoring ourselves and what we want and need. Yeah, I know. I know, dude. It sucks. It's so tough to it's so tough to heal when somebody you trust, especially somebody you look at as a true friend, does you wrong. But just remember, don't take it personally. It's not about you, okay? It's about him. It has nothing to do with you. One of the things that I read in that book, funny enough, that I really had to sit with for a minute, taking things personally that other people do to you is the ultimate form of like selfishness. I think that's a great idea, Ace. I had to do that. It feels really good. Release that guy. Yeah, block him from your socials, delete him out of your phone, and commit to it because you know it's the right thing to do for yourself, not because you're hoping that he's gonna reach out to you, because that guy can't offer anything to you. I can tell you right now, I don't even need to pull cards on it. Hey, Montaigne, I'm so happy for you. You know what, Montaigne? Me too. Well, I shouldn't say back. I just started it. I have my first therapy appointment with somebody this month. So that's great. I'm really happy for you. And I'm proud of you. All right, let's see what Ace needs to know right now, Spirit. My dear friend Ace. You're allowed to have it affect you. Ace, detach from what other people think and live in your truth, okay? It's how we truly find happiness. How old are you, by the way? What does Ace need to know, my friend Ace? Love it. Ace, you know what? It's not about you not wanting him to think it affects you. Don't let it affect you. Okay? You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to feel that stuff. Let me tell you what I just pulled for you. You're going to like it. And listen, if you have some downtime, I implore you to check out that book. I would be shocked if you didn't come away feeling different than before you read it. Truly, that goes for everybody. Um, my girlfriend recommended it to me, and it was really it was quite powerful for me. I know. It's because I understand. I used to as well take things personally. It's because we're conditioned um to need approval from other people. It's fucked up. Like we're conditioned to feel like that's how we feel good about ourselves. Getting approval from other people. And the guilt comes from us knowing that we're not being authentic to who we are. I think you'll like it, Ace. Um, Let me tell you what I got. The second you allow yourself to actually have some foresight about what you truly want for yourself moving forward in an authentic way, ask yourself, what do you truly want for yourself? And I'm keeping it broad because I'm not trying to steer you. Whether it be a relationship and what that relationship actually looks like to you, whether it be a career, once you step into that, do you see this guy looking behind him? No. He's looking towards the future, like with a lot of optimism. Once you step into that energy of knowing what you want, having foresight, standing in your power, guess what shows up for you, my friend? Talk about the connection that my friend Ace is looking for. Ace, this is not just about like intimacy, a new love. Do you see these people? Their cups are perfectly aligned. They're perfectly balanced. This is a card of like a true friendship too. Like something equal. Like two people who see eye to eye. Like reciprocity. It's about love, emotion, intimacy. It's also a card of deep friendship and connection. This is what's going to come in for you once you are ready to look forward and stop worrying about shitheads like Adam. You know what? Sorry, let me take that back. I don't know Adam. I wish him well. You should too. But you should know that he's not where you need to be, okay? And frankly, have grace for that guy, because it's going to take him a long time to get where he wants to be, I would assume. So, just remember, it starts with forgiving yourself first. Yeah. You're too fixated on how he used to be? I get it. You don't know that he's thriving, Ace. You don't know that. Okay? Listen. It's really easy to paint your life a certain way to other people, especially on social media, okay? You have no idea what he's going through. And it doesn't matter. Don't compare yourself to other people, okay? What he thinks, like, he might perceive himself as happy, thriving. You have no idea. Because a person like that, who treats other, you know what? I'm going to pull one or two cards on him. What's up with Adam? This guy's not ready to settle down. This is like a my way or the highway type person. Definite emotional immaturity, but I didn't have to tell you that. You know, Ace, I actually don't see him as like an outright bad person. He's just not your person, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is not the right guy for you. And frankly, a lot of the things you're telling me, which I've been through, okay? I've been through a lot. Like, that really mirrors what you have. I just want you to know that. I mean, it blows my mind, and at the same time doesn't surprise me every time I meet somebody new how similar what they're going through is to what I went through. And that's really why I started this show, to remind everybody, like, no matter where we are, that we're not so different. But it sounds like you have some things to work through personally before you can really step into a relationship. It sounds like you need to step into self-love, your power, knowing your self-worth, not letting how other people like see you, or the fear of how other people see you affect your confidence and how you see yourself, okay? you're gonna bring in somebody new, and it's something that you've manifested through your own sense of personal power. Okay, but just remember, Ace, if we keep not doing right by ourselves, like things that are meant for us that are really gonna truly bring us happiness, they're not gonna come in. And that's just the truth, guys. If we're hyper focused on somebody for the wrong reasons that's behind us, how the hell can we really focus on what's in front of us? And, so find your peace of mind. I don't know how old you are. I used to not enjoy reading, but whether you want to listen to the book or not, find ways to open yourself up, okay? Because you're not alone. You have me, you have everybody here on this show. And it's amazing what changing your mindset and reprogramming, like some of these old agreements we've made with ourselves about like who we are or who we have to be. You're 19, Ace. You have a very healthy head start on me, my friend. I just turned 37 like a week and a half ago. And I just started to figure this shit out like less than a year ago. So you have a really good head start on most of us. And I know you might not want to hear this. And I don't want it to deter you, but because there are, of course, exceptions to the rule, it's hard for me to tell you with real confidence that there's going to be a lot of 19-year-old guys on your level who are going to be able to offer you what you want or need. Okay? I'm not telling you to not take chances, but with that said, when you're dealing with young guys, because I used to be one a long time ago, it's up to you to use your discernment, okay, with people so you don't get hurt. Yeah, I don't blame you. Focus on you, dude. Okay? I love you. I'm here for you. Ace, are you on Instagram? Message me on Instagram. You know I'm always here if you need anything off air, okay? Or you can email me. You should really check out that book. I got a lot out of it, and it's not like I took everything as gospel. You take things that speak to you. You take little things that speak to you. And I truly believe that if you spend 30 minutes with that, listening to it or reading, I think you might have a, what do they call it? Come to Jesus moment. Commit to yourself. Michael, it's great to see you, dude. I'm doing pretty good today. Ace, where do you live, by the way? Michael, how's everything going? Michael, you drive, right? I know you have a car. I was just thinking about this. Because I know that it's been tough with money and finding a place. Have you thought about doing Uber or DoorDash for extra money? DoorDash is really easy. It's a really easy way to make money. Look into it. It actually might not affect your disability. You should look into it. Oh, you're in England? Cool. I was actually in London in October for like 2 days. I went to Majorca like for a week by myself, and I had like a layover for 2 days in England. It was actually kind of fun. crazy. If you work, they take your disability. Ugh. So many holes with this country, let me tell you. I'm sorry, Michael. You're welcome, Ace. I got your back, dude. You're so young. Don't be hung up on some stupid kid who doesn't treat you the way that you deserve, okay? We attract, like, how we feel about ourselves is a reflection of what we attract in other people, always. And Ace, to be honest, I was a fucking disaster when I was 19. I was a disaster. I was always very romantic. But I mean, I literally was like a bringer of tower moments into other people's lives for most of my life, frankly. This is feels like part of my karma. This is why I have this why I do this for free. This is how I pay some of that back. So I know, Michael. I know. Listen, that's a conversation for another day, but I'm with you. I get it. Don't. You're not like his last branch. Every time he's feeling bad about himself and needs to be lifted up, okay? That's not your job. Okay? That's manipulative. And it's some like he uses you to feel good about himself. Commit to it. I know it's tough. You have to make the agreement with yourself about what you're going to do, how you're going to choose to be, what you're going to allow, what you're not going to allow. Okay? And I know it's not easy. Listen, things that are truly special and meant for us, like a person, a career path, just a general life path. If it was easy, we'd all be on our highest timelines, and I hope we can get there together. He did, Zay? I got a very specific, when I did a you versus them Capricorn reading, I mean, I try to always kind of go to the blank slate. I couldn't help but feel like it was speaking to you a little bit. I always feel like I pick up on your energy. Oh, you watched it? Ace, focus on you, what you want for your life. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take things personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. Hey, Sophia. Sophia, you always like pop in with something really like cute and poignant and kind of funny. You always make a grand entrance. I guess that's my way of saying it. It was basically just commitment and sex. What more can you ask for? All right, Zay, you'll have to debrief me off air. Unless you want to come on the show right now and talk about it, and we can pull cards. Bye, Ace. We love you. Ace, reach out to me off air. You have my emails on all my video descriptions and Instagram. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And Zay knows I love voice notes. Love them. I actually don't like really only communicate in voice notes for the most part with people. Um Sophia, how's your summer going? All right. Do you guys want me to do some general readings, or does anybody else want me to pull some cards? Guys, send Ace some love. Sure, Sophia. Anything in particular you want to look at? Sophia, pick a deck 1 through 7. Good. Good. Elaine, so good to see you. All right, Sophia, let's see what general messages you need to know. Okay. Pick a deck 1 through 7. Deck 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, my favorite deck. Yeah, Elaine, we could get you on. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about specifically? Guys, I love doing general readings on the phone. Love them. It's always good if we have an intention for what we want, you know? And that goes for everybody with all tarot readings. We don't need advice. Things are going good. Enjoy that. Tarot, we have all the answers inside us, always first. Tarot's great if we need guidance on something. All right. My dear friend Sophia in the Netherlands. Whew, guys, it's like 93 degrees here in New York. And I just realized most of you guys probably do Celsius. Well, yeah, we're like the only country that does Fahrenheit. It's hot. It's very close to 100 degrees. All right, Elaine, I'd love to get you on. And yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in. If there's anybody new, please feel free to subscribe. If anyone would ever like a private reading off air, I do offer them. They're $45. They're usually for about an hour. And we FaceTime. Or we could do a call if you don't want to FaceTime. I'm also doing a special to anybody who doesn't know. I'm doing $12 readings. All you have to do is make the payment, email me your questions, and I'll send you a recorded video file of your reading. Of me and my dogs doing your reading. So, all right, Sophia, let's see what the hell's going on. Okay, Elaine, let's do it. Footballers are traumatizing. Yeah, they're a tough bunch. I never really played soccer. I mean, I was pretty good. I used to surf. That was my thing. Sophia. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy football. I didn't play like on a team or anything. The sport I would say I took the most seriously was surfing. That was when I was cooler before I was a dad. Well, maybe I wasn't cooler. Maybe I was just more reckless, I guess, in hindsight. Okay. Sophia, what does she need to know right now, Spirit? Sophia, how's everything going with your mom, by the way? I just kind of thought of that. How are things with you and your mom? Do you have a small dog? Maybe, okay. I think some, okay. They always chase you. You have somebody new in your energy, my friend. Someone maybe with fire placements? Someone who's got a lot of enthusiasm, eagerness. Looks like a relationship. You might meet this person when you're outside. I don't know if you go walking or hiking or anything. Very, very handsome chap, too. You're gonna be a little guarded, but you knew that already. What else do I need to know about this guy? Why this? What is it? Is this Sophia? No. This is Sophia. What the hell is going on in your energy? Sophia, you have two people in your energy. Um, two pages, which would make sense because you're young. Pages are definitely like people under 25 usually, or just really immature older guys or women. Um, I like one of them a lot more. One of them's kind of reckless. Yeah, one of them's kind of a shithead. Um, might might drink too much, kind of cocky. Um, I like this guy though. This guy's got good vibes. Um, what else do I need to know about this knave? You definitely have two people. You're gonna have to pick one of them. You will. Um, he might be kind of religious. May have a sibling. I think this is the person with the dog that won't chase you. Elaine, let's get you on. Let's get you on soon. Okay. Um, I don't think you've met this new person yet. Is this someone new? Actually, I don't even think I want to ask that. What else do I need to know about this person? This is somebody new. I keep getting outdoors that you're gonna meet them outside. This person might be again kind of religious, or they not necessarily that they're religious, but they respect like structures and like I guess more structured belief systems. You're gonna like this person. Yeah, this person is gonna be like a good friend. There's somebody you can trust. Definitely like a high intellect and very skillful. Advice for Sophia. Sophia, if you're holding on to any, like the advice, if you're holding on to any past pain, and I don't know what this means to you, it's time to move on and heal from it. Okay? This is going to be like a healing connection. And you know what? It doesn't have to be romantic, Sophia. I should, I guess, put that asterisk. But because the Two of Cups can just be like a real deep soul connection friendship. But it's also tied to like intimacy and love, of course. Something new. Looks good. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Okay. Whew. Damn, guys, I am sweating. It's hot in here. Hope that was helpful. Elaine, are you still with us? I'd really like to pull some cards for you. Even just in chat. Hey, Minion. And Minion, have you just been lurking in the shadows, not saying anything? What do you mean, Zay? Minion, I didn't pick up bad character. So these are some things that you can look for or identify with this person. This is somebody who may attend, and again, I know what religious background you came from. This might be somebody who attends some kind of religious practice weekly or like regularly because it's part of his family culture. Whether or not he has a deep belief in it or not is kind of I don't want to say it's irrelevant, but it's something like he respects like the traditions of it and he takes part in them out of obligation or belief. Somebody who's very handsome, very passionate, somebody who likes the outdoors. Blonde, light brown hair. Blonde, light brown hair. Or like not super dark hair. Not brown eyes either. Somebody who's gonna appreciate friendship. Somebody you're gonna see as a friend first. Let me get one more. All right, I think we should call it right there. This person's not going to be guarded towards you, okay? Creative, um, a lot of enthusiasm with this person, like how they choose to to show up to things. And a lot of chemistry. And they may have a sibling, one sibling. I picked up brother, but I could be wrong. I don't know if it's the same religion as you. But ultimately, well, listen, we all have things that we want. My personal belief is that it doesn't really matter. You know, love is love. It's about acceptance. Um, you just want to feel like there's a connection. And, you know, for me, I don't care what I mean, like, for instance, I mean, my girlfriend and I definitely have a lot of, like, alignment as far as, like, things we think about, like, big, I guess, um, abstract ideas. She grew up super Christian. I've never been to church. Um, just for funerals. It's about, you know, finding somebody that you feel like is open-minded and you can have, like, discussions with, and there's not a clash. So I don't know if you're the same religion. It can make it hard. I understand that for sure. I know it's a lot different in other parts of the world too, culturally. That's something I'm really starting to learn a lot, and understand better. The more people I meet on this show, for sure. Frankly, and I mean no offense, of course, everybody knows I always, again, try to be impeccable with my word, speak my truth from, like, good intention. It really hurts me to see, like, that a lot of the cultural things around relationships seems to bring a lot of people stress, anxiety, and unhappiness. Um, you know, it's like these deep rooted beliefs, and I get it. Um, just remember, it's your life. You're allowed to have make agreements with yourself, have your own belief system about really being your true self. You know, it's not about making other people happy ever. It's about making yourself happy. I mean, something that becomes more clear to me is we're all kind of programmed with, like, this, like, punishment reward system for making other people happy. And it's not real. I do, Sophia, but again, I'm going to say it again. You have to find your own happiness. And it certainly can't come from what other people think, because if it does, it might take you a really long time to find it. Took me a long time. I know that's heavy shit. I get it. As long as you're, you know, leading with your heart and doing things out of good intention, you always have to do what's right for you. I said it to Ace earlier. Like, guilt, suffering, pain, it comes from, in part, us doing something that's not in alignment with who we really are. And Sophia, listen, I completely expect your perspective to continue to shift about these things the older you get. And I'm not trying to talk down to you at all. I mean I was once 19 years old. You know, the more independence that you obtain, the older you get, when you actually have a career, you can support yourself. Your perspective will shift if you put yourself in the right mindset. And again, I get it. It's extremely difficult when you're in high school and you live under your parents' roof. That's not lost on me. And I'm not telling you to go rebel, okay? I get it. You have to be, I understand. But I promise you, your perspective will change the more that you step into like your own personal power and like you can take care of yourself. Um, you know? So ugh, guys, what happened to me? I sound like such an adult. Okay. You're so welcome. Thank you. You don't have to thank me, but it's appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for making grand entrances every time you show up on my show. And I appreciate that you don't just show up and ask questions, that you actually are here to help other people too, and you participate. That's what this show's about. It's about us like helping each other. They be the best version of ourselves, showing up the right way, you know? I should teach you all how to surf. Ugh. I mean, I definitely incurred at least my first two near-death experiences surfing. I used to be a lot more bold, and I used to respect, have a lot less respect for the sanctity of my life, truthfully. So, that was pretty good though. But you know what? I'd love to teach you if the opportunity ever arises. So, okay. Anyone have a question? We could just do some generals too. And you know, I feel like I never say this. If anyone ever has any questions about me, like wants to know anything about me, I mean, I'm always, I mean, at my own peril, I'm always happy to you know, to answer any questions if anyone's ever curious about me or wants to know anything. Um, Zay, I actually think I owe you a phone reading. I think you paid me for a reading a while back, and we ended up just not doing it. We just had like an hour conversation on the phone. So let me know when you're ready. Are you about to tell me the Vampire Diaries, Minion? Well, I mean, you guys know, I like, most of my life is spent shirtless, laying in the sun like a lizard. I'll never be as pale as that guy, so. But I am definitely a creature of the night. I always have been. Hmm. Minion and Sophia, I don't even, are we friends on on my Instagram? If not, send me a message or add me. You like vampire movies or shows, Minion? I'm gonna tell you my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. It happens to be a vampire movie. It's from the 80s. It's called The Lost Boys. It's got like all the 80s sparkle that you could ever want. It has like the best soundtrack. if anyone ever um needs to like lose time for 2 hours, I implore everybody to go watch it. It's called The Lost Boys. So good. One of my favorite movies. No, I was not about to say Twilight. Okay. All right, maybe we'll do a general collective message. Let's see let's see what our mutual vibe is. What's the energy right now for everybody in the White Dog Collective? Sophia, it's so good. It's so good. It's just a great movie, and it's got like the most epic um soundtrack of all time. I actually think I have that movie's soundtrack on vinyl. Okay. Yeah, it's a hard movie to not love. I mean, as long as you like movies. Oh, you better. Sophia, I want notes. You better message me after you watch it. I promise you you'll enjoy it. I mean, I watch it like maybe 3 times a year. So, okay, what's the collective vibe? Wait, it's a year older than your mom? Sophia, how old is your mom? Is she my age? How old's your mom? Is your mom like 39 or 40? That made me feel so old. I was born in 1988, right? It was just my birthday, June 26th. June 26th, 1988. It's a fantastic year, clearly, for cinema and just babies born in general. Wow. Your mom was young when she had you. Oh my gosh. I mean, my daughter's 12. I'm trying to do the math. Sophia, how old are you? 17 or 18? Damn. Wow. That's crazy. You're 18. She was 19? Wow. That's unbelievable. Let's get her on the show. I'm just kidding. Actually, not really. I I'd love to pull some cards for your mom. We could FaceTime. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you, dude. All right, what's the general vibe? What's the shared energy? She get a heart attack? Why? I'm not too sore on the eyes. Black magic, huh? I consider myself more like ethereal. Actually, I don't think anybody would call me ethereal. My girlfriend tells me I'm like a wild horse. Okay. Daniel, how are you, dude? All right, what's the shared energy right now with the White Dog Collective? It does make sense. It does make sense. Guys, everybody needs to chill. This is a shared energy. I like this. This is a lot of rest and reflection and going within. It's like a really peaceful energy. Wow. Everybody's really tapped into their intuition right now, too. It's beautiful. That's what I love to see for the White Dog Collective. Love it. We usually get great cards. One time we got the Five of Pentacles, but... Ooh. All right. That was everybody's fault, Zay. No one's fault. That was just our energy. I think that might have been my energy too that day. So, all right, let's see. Guys, I think I might take a little break to go swim. I think I'm gonna stream later though. Well, I don't think I will. I'm gonna come back and stream later. Maybe in a couple hours. So, yeah, it's really hot. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day if I don't see any of you again. But I'll put my notification on, or I'll schedule the stream, so if you guys want to set your notifications on YouTube, you'll see when I'm streaming. And yeah, it was really great to see everybody. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys later today. Or tomorrow. Oh, you're back, Elaine? Daniel, she messaged you after your love reading? Well, you know, I don't believe in coincidences, my friend. Elaine, I think I'm gonna go swim. I'm like really, really hot right now. I'll message you on Instagram, and I'll let you know before I stream later. And we'll get you on the show for my second stream later this evening. Okay? So, all right, guys.